our music from the District Council of Malala. Storm surge and sea flood inundation are immediate threats to the 4 coastal settlements of Parham, Thompsons Beach, Webb Beach and Middle Beach. Sea level rise predictions for 2050 and 2100 indicate that the areas likely to be affected are more extensive than those currently affected, and there is a high likelihood that both private property and council infrastructure will be extensively affected. In 2013, the District Council of Malala undertook a coastal settlements adaptation study. The prime focus of the study was to evaluate how rising sea levels will impact on the 4 coastal settlements, to propose cost-effective, realistic and achievable adaptation strategies to cope with the anticipated changes in sea level, and to build community resilience to the predicted risks. The study concluded that while there are a number of viable protection options for Parham, Webb Beach and Thompsons Beach, there are no viable protection options for Middle Beach because Middle Beach is in a low-lying area. The Coastal Settlements Adaptation Study also concluded that current access and egress from Middle Beach during times of flood is extremely difficult and at times impossible for emergency services vehicles. This will be further exacerbated with the rising sea levels and more frequent storm surge events that are anticipated in the future.
What we found was in the last 10 years, 3 times there was water across Middle Beach Road, sometimes up to depth of ½ metre, which means that Middle Beach Road was inaccessible, both to people going in and people wanting to go out. We also found that 3 times in the last 10 years water came across the road inside the settlement, and that made it very difficult for people to move around inside the settlement itself. We even had a sinkhole open up in one occasion, so that gives some doubt about the stability of the roads as well. In these events, there were about 7 houses that were inundated with water over the top of their floors.
Malala District Council is pursuing the development and implementation of a community emergency management plan for Middle Beach. We are working closely with the community for the development and implementation of that plan. The plan will include the implementation of appropriate education programs and the development of personal flood-ready action plans. It will identify and establish convenient and safe refuge points for the community and for visitors. It will establish safe, accessible and clearly signposted emergency access routes. It will install flood depth markers at strategic locations. It will identify and establish a central communication network that will provide up-to-date information during and post a flood event. It will review the effectiveness of the project to improve the readiness and resilience of the community to flooding. Given variations in demographics, topography and sea flood risk, each of the 4 Malala coastal settlements will require individually tailored community emergency management plans. The Community Emergency Management Plan for Middle Beach will be the forerunner to the development and implementation of emergency management plans for the other 3 coastal settlements of Parham, Thompsons Beach and Webb Beach.